Good evening, Shabbat Shalom. Our service typically starts with Shalom Aleichem, but tonight Rabbi Steve is not here, so I'm going to do things just a little bit differently. I think the Rabbi trusts me to not mess it up too bad. So the Matovu is traditionally used in the Shachrit prayer, the morning prayer, but some years ago a melody was written that has become so popular that Matovu has seeped its way into other services. So the Matovu is the beginning of the morning service, and I'll hush and just go. Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkanatecha Yisrael. Matovu, Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkanatecha Yisrael. Vani berovasecha, avovetzecha, shtachavei el chodshcha, ayiratecha. Matovu, Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkanatecha Yisrael. Matovu, Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkanatecha Yisrael. Our service continues on page 5 with the Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharetz, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nil Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeichem leShalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We've welcomed angels into our midst. We're going to continue on page 11 with Lechu Neranina. Lechu Continue on page 13 with Shiru Ladonoi. Shiru Ladonoi, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonoi. Sing to God a new song. Sing to God all the land. Sing to God and praise His name and to love His saving hand. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shmo, Bazru Miyom, Yom Yeshuato. Sing to God a new song. Sing to God all the land. Sing to God and praise His name and to love His saving hand. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. See, folks at home can't see, but the Websters came in with their granddaughter, and she's over here clapping and moving and smiling. And I've been told that I don't have a very happy countenance, but seeing that just to put a smile on my face, that put me in the mood. It reminds me of when I was a much younger guy. I took my daughter to temple for Erev Shabbos, and she was doing the same thing, but she was a lot more vocal. And right at the end of a certain melody, she said, "I like that music," just loud. And so, Romemu is on the song sheet. If you don't have a song sheet, I don't think it's going to matter because I think you already know it. Song sheets are up here. That's why they don't let me be the rabbi and mess up the song sheets. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'eshtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'eshtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'eshtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'eshtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'eshtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'eshtachavu lehar kodsho. So it's customary to bring in Shabbos, Kabbalat Shabbat with Tehillim, with Psalms. And now we're moving to page 23 to the Lecha Dodi. Going to sing the first two and last two. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Shamor B'zakor B'dibur Echad, Ishmiyanu Elam Yuchad, Adonai Echad U'Shmo Echad, L'Shimo Tiferet B'Litilah. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Likrat Shabbat Lechu V'neilcha, Ki Mekor HaBaracha, Rosh Mikedem Nesucha, Sabah Seif Shakila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Yaminu Zmot Hirotzi, Yetz Adonai Tarisi, Al Yadish Ben Partzi, Ben Nissi V'Hakila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Ohoi v'shalom atert bala, Gam v'simcha v'tzola, Tochim unei am zegla, B'wichala, B'wichala. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabla. Our service continues on page 27. It is good to thank you, Adonai, and sing to your name most high, to proclaim your love at daybreak, your faithfulness each night. Harp, let the sound of the lyre rise up. You gladden me with your deeds, Adonai, and I shall sing of your handiwork. How wonderful are your works, Adonai, how subtle are your designs. The arrogant do not understand, the fool does not comprehend this. The wicked flourish like grass, and every evildoer blossoms, only to be destroyed forever. But you, Adonai, are exalted for all time. Surely your enemies, Adonai, surely your enemies will perish. All who commit evil will be scattered. As a wild bull raises up its horn, you raised my head high, anointed it with fresh oil. As my enemies gather against me, my gaze remains steady, for my ears listen and hear. The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in our God's courtyards. In old age, they remain fruitful, still fresh and bountiful, proclaiming, Adonai is upright, my rock, in whom there is no flaw. Continue on page 39a with the Brachu. Baruch Hu Adonai Habarach. Baruch Baruch Adonai Baruch L'olam Vayed. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening's dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzevaot is your name, living and ever-present God. May your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. So we have a melody for the Ahavat Olam. I was going to give you a song sheet, but I think you know it. You've been here long enough to know this melody, I think. Way too high. My voice is lower right now. There we go. Ahavat Olam, Ahavat Olam, Behi Yisrael Lama'ahanta. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. The song of the trees, the wind who winsters their leaves. The song of the earth, the wind who rain soothes its thirst. The song of the sea, the wind who waves are set free. The song of the sky, when hummingbirds fly. Ahavat Olam, Ahavat Olam, Behi Yisrael Lama'ahanta. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. The song of the trees, the wind who winsters their leaves. The song of the earth, the wind who rain soothes its thirst. The song of the sea, when the waves are set free. The song of the sky, when hummingbirds fly. Ahavat Olam, Ahavat Olam, Behi Yisrael Lama'ahanta. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. Continue on page 41 with the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol avavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadavarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayam halevavecha Vishinantam levanecha vidivartam bam Bashivteka bavitecha Uvlechtecha vaderech Ushakbeka uvkamecha Ukshartam leyahut aliyadecha Vehayu letotafot beninecha Uktabtam al mezobitecha Uvisharecha. Continue silently on page 42. Continue with the first bracha after Shema on page 43a. This is our enduring affirmation, binding on us, that Adonai is our God, and there is none other. And we, Israel, are God's people. God is our sovereign, redeeming us from earthly rulers, delivering us from the hand of all tyrants, bringing judgment upon our oppressors, and just retribution upon all our mortal enemies, performing wonders beyond understanding and marvels beyond all reckoning. God places us among the living, not allowing our steps to falter, and leads us past the false altars of our enemies, exalting us above all those who hate us. Adonai avenged us with miracles before Pharaoh, offered signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. Continue on page 44 with the Mechamocha. Ichamocha ba'lim Adonai, Ichamocha ner ba'kodesh, Torah ta'ilot seifele, or ta'ilot seifele, Al-Chutecha rahu vanecha, Bokeyam lifnei Moshe, Ze'eliyah nu'eyam Adonai lo le'lam vayed, Yai dai 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 dai. Ichamocha ba'lim Adonai, Ichamocha ne'ba'kodesh, Torah ta'ilot seifele, Torah ta'ilot seifele, Torah ta'ilot seifele. Ashkivenu is found on page 46. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, ve'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, ve'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu, Sukkot shlomecha, v'chaymu shalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Sometimes I lay under the moon, and I thank God I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. For when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around. And all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, our children will pay one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. It's not about win or lose, 'cause we all lose lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent, blood-drenched pavement. Keep on moving though the water stays raging. In this maze you can lose your way, your way. It might drive you crazy, but don't let it phase you, no way, no way. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. But when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around. And all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There be no more wars, our children will play. One day, 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 one day. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, Amidenu Malchei, Nu leChaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, Amidenu Malchei, Nu leChaim, uLeChaim. Hatzi Kaddish is on page 46. Yikada v'yikada shmei rabba v'yalma divrei sevi amlik ma'osei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beis Yisrael b'hagala b'hagala u'v'sman kari v'miru amen. Yeishmei rabba mivarach le'olam le'almei omaya yisbarach Yisbarach, Yishtabach, Yisbarach, Yisram, Yisnasev, Yisadar, Yisalev, Yisalal, Shmei, Dekudisha, Leila, Mikol, Yisrael, Yishabrescha, Tushbecha, Savanech, Emasal, Damiram, Yalma, Vimiru, Amen. The Silent Amidah is found on page 47, continues to page 52. We continue silently with this text, or if there's something on your heart, this is the time to express that. Kaddish Shalem is on page 55. Yigdal v'yigdal shmei rabah, yomad ivra sev yom likma sev, v'chaykom v'yomekom, uv'kayediko beit Yisrael, v'lav yizman kariv imiru. Yehi shmei rabah mivarach, le'olam l'omeyamaya, yitbarach, barak v'yisvach. Yiprar v'ranam v'yitnasev, yitadar v'yitalev v'yatalal shmei d'kudishah. Elam kol berchata v'shirata tishkata v'nikmata v'yamaram v'yama v'imiru. Tekabel sohon v'yamhon tekol v'yisrael kadam avhon di v'smaya v'imiru. Yehei shlomo rabba mishmai v'chayim alenu v'chol Yisrael v'imiru. Say shalom v'ramav yah. Say shalom lenu v'chol Yisrael v'imiru. In Jewish literature, whether it be Talmudic, folklore, whatever, I think we all have our favorite stories and our favorite characters. One of my favorite characters is a guy by the name of Rish Lakish. Show of hands, who knows who Rish Lakish is? Really? Rish Lakish means head of thieves. And basically, Rish Lakish was, I think he was 1st or 2nd century, right around that time. And he was the mafioso of his day. He was an outlaw. And he has an interesting history. The Talmud records stories about him. Rabbi Yochanan, this is the meeting between Rabbi Yochanan and the outlaw Rish Lakish. Rabbi Yochanan was bathing, and Rish Lakish ran into the river and jumped on him and grabbed him and shook him. And Rabbi Yochanan says, your strength should be given to the Torah. Rish Lakish says, and your beauty should be given to women. Apparently, Rabbi Yochanan was known for his, and this started a relationship. Moving forward, Rish Lakish followed Rabbi Yochanan, and he became a great rabbi. A great, was he rabbi or just a, yeah, rabbi. And this was probably one of, I believe, one of the Talmud's most unique relationships. Great rabbi who has a chance encounter with a great outlaw, and the outlaw turns to God and becomes a student of Talmud and a leader of, a teacher of his day. The two stories that really stick out to me are the meeting of Rabbi Yochanan and Rish Lakish and the death of Rish Lakish and Rabbi Yochanan. Rish Lakish died due to a brain hemorrhage of some sort. I don't recall what happened, but he died. And Rabbi Yochanan went into a great despair. It was, the Talmud says that it was absolutely terrible, that he wouldn't eat. He was withering away. He missed his companion to that extent. The Talmud records that Rabbi Yochanan's Talmidim, his disciples, tried to comfort him, and they would sit with him. And Rabbi Yochanan would say a verse of Mishnah or a Gemara, and his students will say, yes, well, that's correct. There are many verses that support what you're saying, trying to build him up. Finally, Rabbi Yochanan loses his temper, and he says, do you think that I'm Rabbi Yochanan? I know that I'm correct. Rish Lakish, when he was here, he would give me 10 arguments for everything that I would say. And he cried out, son of Lakish, where are you? And there is one story that his disciples took pity on him, and they prayed for him to die. But whether that story, part of the story is correct or not, I'm not sure, don't know. But we do know that Rabbi Yochanan died from grief. The story of the death of Rish Lakish and Rabbi Yochanan, on the surface, it says something about the nature of the human condition as we are disposed to emotional pain, how it can wither us away, how it can take us out of life. We don't like to face that, I don't think. It's not a good thought, but I think that most of us accept it. To me, Rabbi Yochanan telling his disciples about the argument that Resh Lakish would bring for their Talmudic discussions. That's what really says a lot to me. Because Judaism, I mean, yes, we have our absolutes. We have our black and our white. A lot of Judaism is gray. There's a whole lot of room there. Do we wear zitziot? Yes, we wear zitziot. The way in which it's worn can be argued. You have different customs, different ways of tying the zitziot, the different, some insist on wool. Some say wool is not necessary. So, being a part of a tradition that is not so absolute in some areas, it gives us some leeway to think for ourselves, to make decisions for ourselves, means a great deal to me. Sure, there's black and white. Sure, there's absolutes. But there's a lot of room for us to be individuals and to, as times progress, to recreate Judaism in the modern era, which is what we do. So, if you can take anything away from that, great. Aleinu is found on page 56. Excuse me. Aleinu leshabech ladon hakol, tekla litzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kamishbehot hadama, shelo sanu kenu kahem, vegor aleinu kachol hamanam, venachnu korim u'mishtakavim u'modim, lifnei melech malkei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Shehu notei shamayim ve'yosed haaretz, Moshe v'yikaru b'shamayim mimal, Shinat uzo, Megave meromim, Hu Eloheinu einod, Emet malkeinu et bezulato, Kagatu v'torato, Vedatayam v'shivota elalecha, Ki Adonai hu Elohim, Bashamayim mimal, V'yal haaretz, Hira einod. To Torah Techad, Anoyim Loch Lelam Vayed, V'nehemar V'haya Adonai, Melech al Kol Haaretz, Vayomahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushmo Echad. At this time, we recall with fondness Max Rosner, Milton Eichhold, Annie, Mizell, Bernice Gerbich, Helen Marie Marshall McCall, Gertrude Collett, Samuel Camille, Charles Mitchell, Rose Stein Malkov, Samuel Lapkin, Abraham Goldstein, Harry Briskman, Walter Sherman, Ruth Cohen, Jacob Gutlau, Joyce Grodnick, Sharon Millick, Teresa Guttel, Alice L. Dowell, Abraham Harry Berger, Harry Rubin, and there are names here that I can't quite make out. Bill Siegel, Jay, what was Jay's last name? It looks like Bisco. Okay. And I have an Epstein. It looks like Marvin. Marvin Epstein, is that it?
I think so. That's the guy from Manchester.
Okay. Marvin Epstein, Jay Bisco, Bill Siegel. I also have a Kelvin Krantz. Does that sound correct? And the last name I cannot make out. Do you want to try?
No, it's Cranston, Dobby.
I would say Adrian Dalby.
Okay. Thank you. And the last name that we remember at this time is Adrian Dalby. Those who are remembering someone are invited to rise and to say Kaddish. Are there any names that are not on the list that we need to remember? Anyone at home, if you have a name, you can say it to yourself, and you're invited to say Kaddish with us. Yikadol v'yikadash shemei rabah. Ba'alma divrah hirtev yamlich mal chutev haychon v'yom ekhon uf hayed kol Yisrael b'galav v'yizman kariv v'miru Yehesh shemei rabah mevorach lalam lamei omaya Barak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalav shmei kudisha b'rechu Leila min kol v'chata Vishurata, Tushvahata, Nechemata, Damiram Milma, Vimiru, Yehei Shlom, Rava, Min Shmaya, Vachim Alenu, Kol, Yisrael, Vimiru, Amen. Aseh Shalom, Vimrama, Huya, Aseh Shalom, Alenu, Kol, Yisrael, Vimiru, Amen. Before we wrap up, are there any announcements? I didn't see any on the Bema.
We don't mention them during the service.
Excuse me?
We don't mention them during the service. After.
Oh. I haven't done this song in forever, and Rabbi Steve seemed to like it, and you guys seem to like it. It speaks to humanity's need for peace and tranquility. Was a wizard of 1,000 kings, and a chance to meet him one night wandering. He told me tales and he drank my wine. Me and my magic man kind of feeling fine. He wore a cloak of gold and eyes of fire, and as he spoke, unveiling his desire to free the world of its fear and pain, and help the people to feel free again. But don't we listen to the voices in our hearts? 'Cause then I know we're not that far apart.
that he had that everyone should see. For we know the joy of life is not sorrow and free. So spoke the wizard in his mountain home. The visions of his wisdom means we'll never be alone. And I can dream of my captain nights as a million silver stars went guiding in their light.
Right. So,